Hi everybody, happy Friday. So today's video is going to start off with a couple fun things, and then I'm going to actually spend the second half of the video doing an explanation of what next week's schedule is going to look like for you. We're going to change things up a little bit and make things very clear for you in terms of the new live class expectations, all right? You're expected to attend 2 live classes a day at least, okay? And I'm going to explain that at the end of the video here. And we're trying to make it as clear as possible. So we gave you those surveys. The people that filled out the survey, thank you very much. That information was very important to us. So we've tried to cater this schedule to adapt to those needs that you guys have of being very clear about when you're supposed to be online and when you're just doing work. Okay, we're going to share this with your parents also so that they know and they can help you make sure that you don't miss any meetings. Okay, let's start things off with something fun though. Let's head on over to that survey of Mr. Kenkel versus Mr. K. And in a very big upset, I think, the student body has decided that Mr. K would win in a wrestling match against Mr. Kenkel. Mr. Kenkel played lacrosse in college. He's a little quick. I think he's quicker than Mr. K, but Mr. K's got that brute strength. He actually still lifts, and he does coach wrestling. So I think this might have been the right vote. I would pay a lot of money to watch these two go at it and wrestle. I'm going to try to figure out a way to have that happen maybe. I don't know. So this was fun. Thanks for filling it out. I'm going to send it over to Mr. Oates at the pet update desk. All right, and here we are from the pet news desk. We had some great submissions this week. If you want to have your pet on here, please send them in. We got some teacher ones in the mix here too. So today we've got Bowie with her 2 birds on her head. That's a good one, Bowie. Nice job. Her birds' names are Lafayette and Lemon. Good times. This is a pretty awesome fish that Mr. Gibbons caught at Valley Pond the other day. I was fishing with him for hours before that. I caught nothing. Not cool, man. And then he found a baby turtle. And my kids would have gone bananas if we found that, but he saves all the cool things for himself, unfortunately. No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Gibbons is great. That's a pretty cool turtle. I wish I would totally take that thing home. We've got Ozzy, which is Miss Kowalski's pup. Man, that dog seems like it's blending in with the sand there, too. That dog might have been made for the beach. Very cute. We've got Lexi Olander set in her dog, Buddy. I don't know if I used this before or not. I couldn't remember, but it's such a good-looking dog. I thought I'd just use it no matter what. Pretty fun stuff. Thank you, Lexi. And then Mr. McDade sent like what might look like his twin. I'm not sure who that is exactly, but these are all the flounders that he caught, which is crazy, right? So he caught all these. He fishes for a job in the summer, so he's been getting a little bit of work since he's not in school doing that. Pretty cool stuff. And then we've got Oscar with his rabbit, Babs. I don't know if you guys ever watched Tiny Toons, I think, back in the day, right? Babs was the bunny that was always interested in bugs, you know? So good stuff. Oscar, thanks for sending that in, man. Good stuff. Love to see it. I've got a really cool update that Mr. Welby sent over, so I'm going to send you to that now. And here I am from the Oval Office. I will slide myself over here. And I wanted to show these cool pictures that Mr. Welby sent. Oh, no. Here we go. So this is just a good shot of the planes themselves from the other day, which I think is really cool. And then this shot, that's like award-winning stuff right there with the planes going over Boston. Mr. Welby's son is a service member, and man, thanks for him to all his service. Such a cool thing. And it was nice to have our medical professional celebrated the other day. Shout out to Ms. Schwarzler, our fearless medical professional. That was really cool. All right, so I'm going to send it off to Mr. Oates explaining the schedule now. All right, everybody. So here is our new schedule. This is a schedule for live classes. All right, we wanted to make this really clear and easy for you guys to make sure that you can attend and come up with a plan for yourself to show up to these. I've already gotten an email from a couple students asking, if this one I have to do all my other work too? No, that's not what we're trying to say. What we're saying is that this is when your live classes are going to meet. Okay, so let me run through it. All right, if you take a world language on Monday, if you just take a world language, your live class will be on Monday as a 7th grader. All right, your teacher will email you when it's going to be. It's probably going to be a 25 to 30-minute window somewhere between 10 and 12. All right, same thing with social studies on Monday. All right, you will have a live class from your social studies teacher. All right, on Monday, somewhere between 12 and 2. I'm going to tell you how to figure that out in a moment here. Okay. On to Tuesday, flex support options. This will sometimes be extra help sessions that teachers want to have if they want to cram in an extra lesson or just offer extra help. They might invite you to something. You might have strategies. You might have phonology. You might have one of those things in this block here. Okay. Otherwise, if you don't have one of those things and teachers don't reach out, this could just be some time to get some work done. All right. On Tuesday after 12 o'clock, you're going to have your math class somewhere between 12 and 2. Again, teacher will be letting you know what that's going to be. Wednesday is going to be a little bit different now. We've got PE is going to run from 10:30 to 11. So that's your live session of PE. That is a mandatory class, and that's the only live session that's mandatory other than advisory during the day. All right. Office hours have changed a little bit. All right. Your teachers will let you know when they are available for office hours on Wednesday. It's going to be between 11 and 1. All right. And then everybody in 7th grade has an advisory from 1 to 1:30. Okay. So 1 to 1:30 for your advisory on Wednesdays now. Everybody's. Okay. On Thursday, you'll have your English class from 10 to 12 somewhere. Science from 12 to 2 somewhere. Those are your live classes. On Friday, we'll have some wellness. And then this red block is very much like this one where you might have some teachers reach out. Maybe Mr. Porras will end up having a math game or something like that then. All right. Non-mandatory stuff, but people just are going to try to offer you other options there. Okay. So what I'm asking you to do on Wednesday is fill out this template for a schedule, all right, as your assignment. Okay. So I'm going to minimize myself here. Okay. So I know that I've got world language. I'm going to write down what teacher I have, and I'm going to write down my live class time. Okay. I'm actually going to fill this out. I'm going to do an example right now. So if you go into your Google Classroom, right, you're going to see a bunch of different options on here. As soon as the internet actually listens, there it is. So if I take Latin as my world language class, all right, my last name is Oates, so that doesn't fit in there. I'm going to click on this, and then on the top of Miss Dang's Google Classroom, it's going to say this. Okay, so I know now that I've got live class from 10:30 to 10:55. I'm going to go fill that out on my schedule right now. So world language teacher, all right, I'm going to say Dang, live class time. I'm going to hit enter, right, if I can't see. I can't remember what the other time was, so I'm going to go back and check it again. 10:30 to 10:55. All right, I want to make sure I get this right. All right, so here I am, 10:30 to 10:55. All right, cool. So that's easy. Now I know I'm always going to show up at 10:30 for Miss Dang. All right, let's go in and get my math class in. Okay, so Mr. Beverly was nice enough to put this on here. I'm in his C block class. That's great. I've got class from 12:40 to 1 o'clock. All right, so I'm going to find my math class. Boom. Since I don't forget the time again, I'm going to do that. 12:40 to 1 o'clock. Cool. I can go fill in the fabulous Mr. Beverly. Have you seen his beard, by the way? It's pretty intense. All right. This is your assignment for the week, okay, for advisory. All right. I might ask you to do some email stuff, maybe some mindfulness, but this is the main thing that needs to get done, okay, because it's really important that you know when you're supposed to be live. I suggest you print this out, put it on your fridge, put like 5 copies all over the house to make sure that you don't miss anything. And I'm going to send these things to your parents also so that they know. Okay. We took the survey results that you guys gave us about struggling with time management, and we tried to put in this system to help you guys be successful. All right. It's really important for you to connect with your teachers. You learn best from them when you're live and learning. Right. And it's really important that you attend. It builds community. All right. Turn on your video. Be a good person during these things. Okay. Everybody's working really hard. All right. Let's make the most of it. All right. I send you off wishing you a fantastic weekend. All right. You deserve it. And let's attend all of our live classes next week. Have a good weekend.